at Coletco for tonight's Facebook live record sale. When you're on and watching, be sure to let us know. I'm going to get my feed pulled up here.
Me too.
Tanner's got to get his feed pulled up. Craig is always the first comment. You can always count on that. And let me find my bookmarks here. Uh-oh, where's it at? Not history. Bookmarks. There it is, Restream Trap. Zach, Carlene, Summer, Craig. I bet you all are smashing pumpkined out. Yep. Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins was the surprise. That's what I posted about. I'm going to announce that later because I'm gonna have to monitor my phone, and I think we just sold out of Melancholy. I think we just sold our 20th Melancholy, so those are gone, and we've got to do. We got a few more Siamese Dream left, and there's probably some people watching that's not in our group or haven't seen the post because Facebook likes to throttle things. So we'll see what's going on. So we are live tonight on Facebook and YouTube for part 1. We'll probably be here until at least 9:30, and then we'll take a break, and then part 2 is on the Saturday night. We'll be all over the place, but we're going to be bringing the crates up here like always, and we got some stuff to go through again from last night in case you missed last night, which a lot of y'all I know did. We had quite a few viewers on. One time we had 150, 160, but I know some of y'all don't get to watch, and then some people watch again, etc. So we got some good stuff to show. I think the first crate we're going to do is probably over here across the room. We got a little bit. Where's the stuff you just worked on, Ed? Right here? Mm-hmm. You out, Anthony? Yeah. Thank y'all. Have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. Probably going to go through that. Or maybe that crate. Maybe this one right here. Yeah, maybe this thing right here. We got a couple crates of tonight. So over a course of about a week or two, we have just stuff kind of accumulate behind the counter, and it's what I'm going to call odds and ends. It's like putbacks, and it's kind of like a putback bin, but it's also some stuff. It's also some stuff that maybe I had pulled to. We thought somebody wanted it, or somebody's been asking about it, which we usually don't do holds, but you know, it was something kind of weird or obscure, and we was like, okay, we'll hold that for somebody, etc., etc. So let me get my cart perfectly positioned. But yeah, I meant to ask everybody last night to please share the feed. I would really appreciate that. And Seth, Tanner, Ed, whoever could share it in the group, it would be greatly appreciated. Let me grab my other phone. I can do that from my other phone, actually. That way I can get on Facebook, too, and monitor the Melancholy post. I can do it on my other phone. I luckily have two phones. So Linda Hasty just wanted one. That's number 19. So here's what happened. Not too long ago, you know, I'm always having to go through and make sure I have stuff back ordered. And not too long ago, I went and I ordered a bunch of Smashing Pumpkins, and I made sure we had those back ordered. I was like, man, it could be next year before these things come in print. Well, the other day I was checking, or late one night I was checking one of our distributors, and they had a bunch of these loaded in our cart. Now, sometimes when they're loaded in our cart, sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. I don't like posting stuff like this until it's shipped. Well, this is confirmed shipped. We're getting 20 Siamese Dream, Smashing Pumpkins, and Linda Hasty was number 19. There's more in our cart. There's more that have possibly we're getting another batch right after that, but they haven't shipped. So I don't like to do it until they ship. So what's that? No, I haven't shared it to the group. Okay, Tanner's sharing to our group. So that's number 19. So I have confirmed one Siamese Dream, and you have to go to this post to claim it. There's one left. If you want one, you need to go to our group, and the next one is confirmed, and then I may be getting a dozen more. So if you want one, you need to go find this post right now in Whole Lotta Records. You need to go find that post right now in Whole Lotta Records.
I'll share the link to the group.
Yeah, Tanner's going to share the link. You've got to go comment. This is the official. Plus, you have to be a pre-existing Colectco customer for this first batch. I'm only doing it to our repeat or pre-existing customers. These are $99.99. The other one is Melancholy. Melancholy is also up, and that one, I think the last one just got spoken for. There's no more in the shoe for this one. So there's no more on deck for this one. As far as I know, Chris Kirkley was number 20, and those are all gone. We sold 20 of those, $199.99 each. We sold them all in 52 minutes. We sold 13 of them in 60 seconds. They went fast. So Tanner just posted the link to our group there. Make sure you join that. Go ahead, if you want one of these, go ahead and comment because there could be more coming. You know, there probably is. And then for sure on Siamese Dream, those are all spoken for except one. And then there's a better chance of us getting more of those in than the others. Debbie gets number 20, and John Lang, you're number 21. 2 comments just popped in. So that is, and make sure you have post notifications because there's something else. I could post 2 more, at least 3 more things like this that's going to be in on Monday that was surprises. They're not as popular as this, but they're surprises. Half off vintage. Yeah, so I've got a lot of odds and ends, which is this being here. There's new vinyl in here. There's vintage vinyl. I got some of that crate I just posted. I got the Taylor Swift Record Store Day. I've got some Poison. And then we're going to do heavy. This is going to be an all over the place show. So we're going to be everywhere. So there's the story on Siamese Dream and Melancholy. I hope that you got that and that you know we have them. And I'm going to be monitoring those posts. I think we're officially sold out, Joe Barrios. So you have a better chance of getting a Siamese Dream. So Debbie, you're for sure getting one. John, Joe, and Jeff, we'll wait and see if those are shipped. And then once again, Melancholy was $199. And that's a 4 LP box set. That's really cool looking when you see it. So those are all gone except for sure. Will we be getting more in? Most likely. All right, let's go through this bin here. Kicking Spit, negative feedback. Kicking Spit, negative feedback, $24.99. Drove around every record store today in Dallas looking for Slipknot. Yeah, that's tough to get. Zach, I would just say be patient before you pay a crazy price for it. Of course, you know, $60 or $70, which is 3 times retail. That's really not a crazy price for that record right now, being what it is, especially for what OGs go for. But, you know, if we get more in, they're only going to be around that, you know, $25, $30 range, however much I charge for them. So, be prepared. In this moment, blood is getting reissued. Wow. Californication, Jeff, this was shown last night. This is our last one. It's $39.99. That's the 2 LP black vinyl. All right, so what was that? That was Kicking Spit, negative feedback. It is sealed, $24.99. This is some stuff from that Dallas collection we never did get to. A lot of it, I don't know what it is. Reagan, Indestructible, maybe. That is $9.99. That's sealed, $9.99. Woven Hand, the Threshing Floor, $29.99. Like I said, there's some obscure Dallas stuff in here that I've never put out before. This is $34.99. This is Joy Division. I know Joy Division. Unknown Pleasures. Joy Division is $34.99. That is open, but it's near mint, new. Jeff Helton said he'll take Red Hot Chili Peppers. First sale of the night goes to Jeff Helton. Chad, whatever happened to the Pinup Girls? Pinup Girls don't come out until later this month, I don't think. I think that's next week. Sue Ann Jacobs also wants a Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think that was the last one, Sue, but we can order you one. Or do we have the picture disc? Or do we have more somewhere else?
Just pulling these out.
Yeah, we have Red Hot Chili Peppers Greatest Hits as well. If you want a 2 LP Greatest Hits, that's $36.99. Sue, let us know, and I will order you a Californication, and we also have Greatest Hits. Joy Division, did I just lay that out? Yeah. Joy Division is sold to Mike Massey. Next is, I don't know. Most of this stuff from the Dallas collection, I don't know what it is. 16 horsepower Olden. 16 horsepower Olden, $29.99. Grinderman, Breathing or Heathen Child, $39.99. Grinderman, Heathen Child. That is opened, $39.99. And there's another one. Warm, I can't read what they say. Warm Tamer. That is $29.99. Probably some stuff that's going to end up on Discogs for us because I don't know what it is. I know John Schneider. John Schneider is supposed to be a half-off record. This is only $4.99. Like I said, this bin here has all kinds. It's like stuff laying behind the counter I think people put back or I don't really know. But John Schneider is only $4.99. Fenton Robinson, Monday Morning Boogie and Blues. Yeah, this is sealed, $29.99. This is for sure going on Discogs or eBay if no one buys it. This is an older record, kind of an obscure boogie. Well, it's called Boogie and Blue, so that kind of gives you a hint on the genre. That is sealed, $29.99. Kevin Tays wants John Schneider, and Tanner, that's $4.99. It's stickered for $9.99, but it's supposed to be half off. The Modern Jazz Quartet, so this is $14.99. Modern Jazz Quartet on Atlantic, and we have another one somewhere. I think this was some stuff I was going to put. Yeah, here's another one. Modern Jazz Quartet, Under the Jasmine Tree. This is on Apple. It's $29.99. Uncensored cover, which I think has some art nudity on there. $29.99. That's on Apple. And by the way, once again tonight, it is storming again in Lebanon. So for about the first 20 minutes of tonight's feed, it's probably going to get glitchy, like Craig just said. Give it about 10 minutes, maybe 15, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. Marsha Baker wants Tintin. Tintin, where was we? Marsha Baker, Tintin. That was this right here. Yeah, that's, Fenton. She put Fenton. I think this is what she wants, though. Marsha Baker on that one right there. But it happens every time. We don't know why. Actually, the guy who hooked all this up for us was just here, Anthony, and he's like, I don't know why, but it is raining. When it's raining in Lebanon, which it seems like if we have 30 live streams a month, half of them it's raining. It seems like it's raining anytime we're, or about to be raining, especially this time of year. So, but just stick with it. It is, It is 7:14, and in the next 6 minutes, it will be done, and it won't even be like, you won't even notice it. Okay, Cowboy, that's on the Capricorn label. 5, I'll get you 10. Cowboy is the pink Capricorn label. Some classic Southern rock there. That is $34.99, Near Mint Press. Another copy of Sonny Bono. That is his psych record that is sealed, $49.99. And the October Suite, Steve Kuhn and Gary McFarland. Grant Green plays on guitar. No, that's not on this one. There's another Grant Green guitar in here somewhere. But that is $99.99. That's on the Jazz Impulse label. The October Suite, Steve Kuhn and Gary McFarland, $99.99. Yeah, it's storming here right now. It's one of those storms where rain is pouring, but the sun is shining. So, just give it a minute if your feed is wacky. We're gonna be live for a long time tonight, so you're gonna get a lot of opportunity to watch. Here's the other one, Soul Sisters, Gloria Coleman, featuring Paula Roberts. It's Grant Green's on guitar on this one, $99.99. $99.99. It's like a bad penny. I have those Sonny Bono records everywhere. I know, they're everywhere. We sell them sometimes. Uh-oh, John Young, you commented just in time. Pablo Cruz, Worlds Away. This is a pristine, look at that, original inner sleeve. Wow. Wow, David Jenkins on lead vocals. This is a gem quality. $9.99. No, actually, $7.99. This one's $7.99. I can't believe it. Zach Biley was first. Zach Biley was first. We only got that one. We found another one. J.D. Crowe and the New South is $19.99. J.D. Crowe and the New South is $19.99. Zach gets Pablo Cruz. Zach's went from buying a $900 OG Melancholy to a Pablo Cruz for $7.99. He's all over the place. 2 grails. He got 2 grails in back-to-back weeks. Every time I see this, I want to say Eddie Vedder, but it's Eddie Reader. Eddie Reader Vagabond, sealed, $39.99. $39.99. AWOL Nation is $64.99. AWOL Nation, $64.99. Jay Giles Band Showtime. This is supposed to be a half-off record. It is just $9.99. Jay Giles Showtime, $9.99. The Doors, live at the Isle of Wight Festival, 1970. This is $74.99. It's a 2 LP, previously unreleased, limited, and numbered to 11,000. The Doors, live at the Isle of Wight Festival, $74.99. Hasn't everyone here purchased a Pablo? No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Not yet. Not yet. We're still getting there. Metallica, Through the Never, is $99.99. This is a Record Store Day 2013 on white and black vinyl, $99.99. The box has a little bit, it got a damp, and we have inspected it and of course cleaned it, just the box. All the contents are fine. Metallica Through the Never box set is $99.99. Mark Robinson commented Jay. I think that's Jay Giles. Tanner, this was also half off for $9.99. Mark Sesnick wants Never, Through the Never, Metallica. That's sold to Mark. And we have George Harrison. This is Brainwashed. George Harrison's his 2002 studio album. This is a UK pressing, sealed, $114.99. Brainwashed, George Harrison, UK pressing, sealed, $114.99. Mark Robinson wants, that was Jay Giles, yeah. This is Waylon Jennings and Friends. Here's the Champion Muhammad Ali, $24.99. Waylon Jennings and Friends, Here's to the Champion Muhammad Ali, $24.99. Kid Wave Wonderlust. Kid Wave Wonderlust is sealed, $24.99. War's Greatest Hits, $47.99. The new Definite Greatest Hits Collection, 2 LP, featuring Why Can't We Be Friends, Low Rider, Cisco Kid, $47.99. I'm assuming that's on gold vinyl, but I don't know. Maybe that's just part of the cover. $47.99. Van Halen, Hurricane, Maryland broadcast, 1982. This is version 1.0, $31.99. $31.99. Walt Cruz, you've missed a couple obscurities. We're going through a Dallas collection crate. Yes, we still got boxes, or we're down to a few boxes of obscure Dallas records that we're working on. So, The Kills, Blood Pressure. The Kills is $24.99. That's new and sealed. Foo Fighters, Things to Do in Stockholm. Live Foo Fighters, $39.99. And Frank Zappa, 200 Motels, 50th Anniversary Edition, $41.99. Frank Zappa, 200 Motels, $41.99. This is sealed, $14.99. King Seist, some vulgar words in this, $14.99. King Seist, $14.99. That's sealed. Walt Cruz wants The Kills. I'll have to go through some of those other oddities at the beginning of the crate. That's an oddity. Metallica, Master of Puppets. I guess it's an oddity if you're into like lounge music. Metallica, Master of Puppets, $29.99. Childish Gambino, Awaken My Love, is also $25.99. Garbage, No Gods, No Masters, $32.99. Teaspoon to the Ocean, Jibe Kidder, one of the two, $24.99. Teaspoon to the Ocean, that's sealed. Arctic Monkeys, AM, $30.99. This is the Wiki 93 Sporting Life. This is pretty pricey, yeah. 2012 limited edition green vinyl, $199.99. Summer Brewington wants Childish Gambino. Drive-By Truckers, The Fine Print, a collection of oddities and rarities, $36.99. Drive-By Truckers. Summer Brewington also wants Arctic Monkeys. Drive-By Truckers. Dan Fogelberg's Greatest Hits. This is an RTI pressing, new and sealed, $39.99. Josh Huddleston was next on Arctic Monkeys. Do we have any more of those maybe in the A bin, or maybe that was our only one? A lot of this stuff is our one and only one we have. The Best of Pink Floyd, $52.99. A Foot in the Door, 2 LP, The Best of Pink Floyd, $52.99. Yeah, we may be able to get more for Josh, so write that one down. Walt Cruz wants Drive-By Truckers. Wayne Heat wants Master of Puppets. I've got dozens of these if anybody wants them. We also have Kill 'Em All, The Black Album, Ride the Lightning, and Justice for All, Load, Reload, and Saint Anger, and S&M 2. The Best of Pink Floyd. $52.99. David Gilmour. David Gilmour, this one's called Rattle That Lock. The voice and guitar of David Gilmour, $39.99. Rick Benison wants PL. That's Pink Floyd, Rick Benison. Walt Crew says, I like the spin. Yeah, you usually like the Dallas spins. David Bowie, Tonight, $39.99. David Bowie, Tonight, $39.99. Real, what's this say? Real Crew, Rebel Crew, Tex-Mex EFX, $24.99. Can you order the new 180-gram Metallica covers Pablo Cruz? I would be all over that. I would listen to Metallica cover Gordon Lightfoot. Jeff Helton wants David Bowie. So did Jeff Helton, Tonight. We also have Rank Strangers, Somebody Talked, Ringtones, $19.99. Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen. This is the indie exclusive. Black Ice, $35.99. Jeff Helton also wants David Gilmour, not David Bowie. David Gilmour. I'm about to say, I didn't know Jeff was into, well, I guess he's maybe bought Bowie records before. He's definitely buying Pink Floyd records. By the way, I was telling Tanner and Seth and Ed earlier when I got here, I said, I don't know if I was dreaming this earlier today when I woke up and I checked Facebook, but I could have swore I seen an article that said David Gilmour says talks are on the table about Pink Floyd going on tour. And I was like, no, that was definitely a dream. And then earlier I Googled it and I found the exact same article, and then there's a lot of articles. But evidently, Gilmour's come out and said, we may be talking about touring together again as Pink Floyd. And I'm like really nervous now. So that's like a dream. Mammoth, sold to Dylan Weishaupt. That's sold to Dylan Weishaupt. So if I can live to see a Pink Floyd concert with Gilmour, Waters, and Mason, that will do. If I never see Led Zeppelin, that will do just fine. That will do just fine. Gorillaz. Gorillaz is $49.99. It is sealed. It is sealed. Not with Roger. Yeah, I guess it would be like, if Roger was with him, that would be, I think that's what the crazy part is. I think he was talking about with Roger, which would be unbelievable. Okay. We have, what is this? It's $19.99. I'm going to have to, it's a 2-disc, 10-inch. Tell Another Joke at the Old Chopping Block. That's all I know. Tell another joke at the Old Chopping Block, $19.99. And this is Always Say Thank You. Slim Cessna's Auto Club. Clear vinyl, $49.99. Slim Cessna's Auto Club. Always Say Please and Thank You. Clear vinyl, $49.99. Okay. That was $19.99. Gorillaz was $49.99. It is sealed. I think that's out of print right now. Rank Strangers Ringtones, $19.99. Rank Strangers Ringtones, Somebody Talk, $19.99. David Bowie was $39.99. Rebel Crew is $24.99. The Fogelberg was $39. The Wiki 93 was $199.99. Teaspoon to the Ocean is $24.99. Jeff Helton, it's in Tanner, it's in August. Roger Waters is in August. I know I'm going to be there. I don't know what other part of the crew's going, but I'm definitely seeing him again, at least by himself. Garbage was $32.99. The Real Cyst was $14.99. Frank Zappa was $41.99. Foo Fighters, $39.99. That's live. Van Halen was $31.99. War's Greatest Hits, $47.99. Kid Wave was $24.99. It's sealed. Waylon Jennings is $24.99. It was sealed. George Harrison, that's an OG press, $114.99 sealed. The Doors, $74.99. AWOL Nation was $64.99. Eddie Reader was sealed, $39.99. J.D. Crowe, $19.99. The Soul Sisters, Gloria Coleman, Polo Roberts, $99.99. Grant Green on guitar. His stuff has gotten popular lately. Steve Kuhn and Gary McFarlane, October Suite, $99.99. The sealed Sonny Bono, $49.99. Cowboy, $34.99. We got Two Modern Jazz Quartet. That one's on Apple, $29.99. And then Plastic Dreams on Atlantic is $14.99. Grinderman, we have two different ones. That one's $39.99. That one was $29.99. And then here was the other three kind of oddballs. Odin, 16 horsepower. Odin was $29.99. Kicking Spit, negative feedback, was $24.99. And Regan, Indestructible, was $9.99. It's sealed. What was that JD Crow? The JD Crow was, and the New South. This is a reissue cover. This is the one that's usually brown, and it's a picture of them, and it's like JD Crow New South. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. It's a Gusto reissue, $19.99. That was originally on Rounder. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Hey, Chad, I sent a message back. Brady, we got David Allen Coe pulled for you. We almost auctioned that off last night. You're lucky. We almost auctioned that off. But tracks on Garbage. Garbage. The Men Who Rule the World, The Creeps, Uncomfortably Me, Wolves, Anonymous XXX, Waiting for God, Godhead, A Woman Destroyed, Flipping the Bird, No Gods, No Master, This City Will Kill You. All right. That was probably our most obscure and weird crate of the night. Let's get some auctions rolling. The first one y'all are probably going to like because it's only going to be $1 start. So these were from a collection we just picked up. They're Stones bootlegs. We got Mick's Birthday Party, and we got the Rolling Stones Wembley, November 1973. They're sealed, but they have some water damage. So they have some mold on them, actually. Just, you need to be aware of that. They're moldy and they're water damaged, but they're sealed. So if you open them up and clean them, they're probably, especially if you have a good cleaner, an ultrasonic cleaner, this is going to be, they're going to sound, well, they're bootlegs. They're probably not going to sound too great to begin with, but if you get them clean, they're going to sound better than having probably the dirt and grime and all that. So this is a $1 start for both of those. Both of the Rolling Stones. This one here don't look too bad. It does look like it's got a little wet and the mold's underneath the shrink wrap, but these are vintage Stones bootlegs. The Mick's Birthday Party is from, it doesn't say, but by the picture it looks like another early 70s show. I'm assuming they're both early 70s show Rolling Stones bootlegs. That's a $1 start. Bid in the comments. Bid in the comments. By the way, while we have everybody on, we have two big posts up. We're getting in Melancholy, Smashing Pumpkins, and we're getting in Siamese Dream. Those are posted in our group right now. And most of them are already spoken for, but we're probably getting more in. Just FYI to everybody. Okay. Jeff says it's frozen. I only see one bid for Rolling Stones. I don't know if it's frozen or maybe just nobody wants them. We'll find out. Next bin was, is this stuff right here you got ready, Ed? Yeah, let's go through it. So we have another bin of this out-of-print new vinyl. A lot of really good stuff in here. A lot of it out of print. And that's what we're going to show. All right. And by the way, it's weird. It started pouring down rain. As soon as it started pouring down rain, everybody's like, the feed's frozen. Common occurrence. Feed gets frozen anytime it rains. So if you happen to freeze and you can still hear me, go and reset your feed, and then it probably is good. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. This just prices. I don't really know what's all in here. Government Mule. The Telstar Sessions. Government Mule is sealed. It is $39.99. Government Mule, the Telstar Sessions, $39.99. Phoenixon. Phoenixon is sealed. Who is this? Oh, this is Waylon and Shooter Jennings. Waylon and Shooter Jennings is sealed, $64.99. $64.99. Chris Crowley, first to Government Mule. Sold to Chris Crowley. What do we got here? So on my end, on Rolling Stones, I got Kristen at 1, Chris at 5, The Old Chopping Block is a double 10-inch with a group called Danielson Famille, and it's straight up bizarre. Too bizarre for me, which is saying something. Tommy Flowers is at 10. Doug White's at 5. Jeff's at 7. Scott Hawley's at 12 on the Stones. Chris was at 10. Tommy's at 15. Scott's at 16. Chris Crowley got the government meal. This is Shooter and Waylon Jennings. Finixon, sealed, $64.99. Daryl Hall, John Oates, At Home for Christmas is sealed red vinyl, $89.99. Hall & Oates, Home for Christmas, sealed red vinyl, $89.99. Eric Church, The Outsiders, Record Store Day, that is sealed, $49.99. Eric Church, The Outsiders, Record Store Day, 2LP, $49.99. Johnny Winter, Step Back, is a picture disc, $29.99. Johnny Winter, Step Back, picture disc, $29.99. And Tyler Childers, Country Squire, is $69.99. That's out of print right now. I wish I had a bunch of them to sell you. This is the only one. Tyler Childers, $69.99. Country Squire. Tony Joe White, live Austin City Limits. Tony Joe White, this was originally a Record Store Day. Limited edition, $74.99. Sorry, I did want the crow and assumed someone called it. Thanks. Crow. Yeah, we got it? Yeah, we got it. Tommy, we got it. Waylon Jennings and Friends. Here's to the champion, Muhammad Ali. That is $24.99. $24.99. Cowboy, 10 will get you 20. That was that one we had earlier, like from Capricorn, but this is a reunion album. Sealed, $29.99. Bubby Mercer gets EC. That's Eric Church. Sold to Bubby Mercer. Chris Wood is at 20 on the Stones. Scott, you're also at 20, so Chris has it first at 20. Waylon, new stuff. Waylon Jennings, new stuff. That is sealed, $64.99. Tedeschi Trucks Band, live. Everybody's talking. 3LP, out of print, sealed, $149.99. Tedeschi Trucks Band, live. Everybody's talking. $149.99. John Lee Hooker, Early Recordings, Detroit and Beyond, Volume 2, recorded somewhere between 1948 and 1952. Third Man Records, sealed, $39.99. John Lee Hooker. John Lee Hooker. Allman Brothers, Fillmore West, first time on vinyl, is sealed, $64.99. That was not too long in stock. That's now out of print. Black Night is Falling, John Lee Hooker, live at the Rising Sun Celebrity Jazz Club. That is sealed, $49.99. What Stones album? Here's what's up for bid. We have 2 Stones unofficial vintage bootlegs, and they're well, this one's pretty heavily water damaged, and this one here is lightly water damaged, but they are sealed. They will, when you open them up, probably they're going to be nasty looking, but if you give them a good wash, they'll probably be all right, and you probably don't want to put them back in these covers. I would put them in new sleeves, new inner sleeves, and then definitely keep them stored behind. So, Sherry Darnell, I've got you for John Lee Hooker. Let me know if you want Black Night is Falling or if you want the early recordings. Chris Woods at 25 on the Stones. Another Tedeschi Trucks Band. This is Revelator. Tedeschi Trucks Revelator. It is sealed, $74.99. And another John Lee Hooker. Black Night is Falling, live at the Celebrity Jazz Club. That looks just like the other one we had, but this is a single disc. $29.99. Blackberry Smoke, Like an Arrow, is $34.99. This is opened, and it's got some orange. That one's orange vinyl, featuring Greg Allman. Blackberry Smoke is $34.99. Sherry Darnell wants the John Lee Hooker from Third Man Records. That's this one right here. That's sold to Sherry Darnell. Scott's out on the Stones. Chris Wood Sr. is in on the Stones. Going once, going twice. Chris Wood Sr. on the Stones. Brian Setzer, Rockabilly Right, all original. That is $99.99, and that is from 2014, sealed. Sherry Darnell wants early recordings. We got it. Blackberry Smoke, Stoned. Blackberry Smoke is $49.99. I've never seen this one before. And look, it's on Blackberry Smoke vinyl. $49.99. Record Store Day, Black Friday, $49.99. So Chris Wood, I've got you on Smoke. I've got 2 there to pick from. Mud Crutch 2, Tom Petty. That is sealed, $34.99. Mud Crutch 2. That's one of Tom Petty's side projects. Ray LaMontagne, Aurora Boreas. Aurora Boreas is $29.99. Took me a second on that one, but I think I nailed it. It's got some Elton John, Live from Moscow with Ray Cooper, 1979. That is sealed, also back out of print, $99.99. Jeff McMaster on Mud Crutch. That's confirmed, and Brian Dismore on Ray LaMontagne. Those are both sold. The Wild Feathers, $49.99 sealed. Debut album from the Wild Feathers, sealed, $49.99. Chris Wood wants Light, or Like an Arrow, right? Blackberry Smoke, Chris Wood. That one is sold to Chris, and that leaves Blackberry Smoke Stoned. That one's still available. Elton John, Wild Feathers. The Wild Feathers Live at the Ryman. Double LP, live, sealed, record store day, $39.99. Wait a minute, he put Light. Yeah, I think that was right. Blackberry Smoke, the Whirlpool, or the Whippoorwill. Excuse me, I completely messed that up. The Whippoorwill. Blackberry Smoke, the Whippoorwill. This is also sealed, $49.99. All stones. So Brandon Sanders wants Blackberry Smoke Stoned. That one right there, which I think is a Stones covers. Chuck, looks like Chuck Berry, is sealed, $34.99. First album of new recordings in over 38 years. Chuck Berry. Have Guitar, Will Travel. That is Bo Diddley. Cornbread Records, newly remastered. Sealed, $24.99. Brian White, the Elton John, is $99.99. Sealed. This one feels, I don't know, we've had this before, but this one feels much different. Gatefold, maybe? I'm not for sure. Walt Cruz wants Wild Feathers. Walt Cruz on Wild Feathers. Walt, let me know if you want the studio album or Live at the Ryman or both. Brandon Sanders wants the Whippoorwill by Blackberry Smoke. Whippoorwill that goes to Brandon Sanders. Eric Clapton, Live on Tour, One More from the Road. That is sealed, $99.99. Live on Tour 2001. One more car ride, one more rider. Eric Clapton. Albert King, Born Under a Bad Sign. This is a craft recording, record store day, mono edition, out of print since it originally came out in 1967. And that is $129.99. Walt Cruz, I'm going to lay those on top. Walt Cruz said he would take both Wild Feathers. Born Under a Bad Sign, very rare record. This is the first time it had ever been reissued, and that is $129.99. The Elton John is Doug White. It's 1979. It's really good. I bought one of those when they were back in print. The Paul Butterfield Blues Band, live 1966. 50th anniversary, sealed, $49.99. So this is some stuff from that Spring City collection. He had, when I walked in, he had like 3 boxes of like new sealed stuff he had collected, bought at Record Store Day, etc., along with all of his OGs. And we've gotten through most of it, but I know there's some more still available. So let me flip through those one more time. We got the Paul Butterfield Blues Band, Albert King, Born Under a Bad Sign, Eric Clapton, Live on Tour, Elton John with Ray Cooper, not live, 1979, Bo Diddley, Chuck Berry, Brian Setzer, John Lee Hooker, Tedeschi Trucks Band, John Lee Hooker, Allman Brothers, Tedeschi Trucks Band, Waylon Jennings, Cowboy, Waylon Jennings, Tony Joe White, Tyler Childers, Daryl Hall and John Oates, Johnny Winter Picture Disc, and the Waylon Jennings and Shooter Jennings. Some good stuff in there. Some real good stuff in there. Paul Butterfield, Clapton, Elton John. Those Tedeschi Trucks bands can get quite expensive. Okay, let's go ahead and sell, or let me do a final call. The 2 sealed Stones, Chris Wood had it for $25, going twice, going 3 times on the 2 sealed Stones bootlegs that are water damaged. All right. What crate's next? I think I had a crate. Did I have one over there on the counter? Well, we got the crate we just bought. I need to start auctioning stuff out of that. So I need that over here near me so I can start pulling stuff out to auction. If we can get that handy, please. Wherever it's at. Is that red crate? Yeah, wherever it is, has all the stuff and there's other oddities in there too. I think it's that one. Yeah. So I just picked up some stuff, and let's go ahead and sell these to Chris Wood for $25, Tanner. We'll completely clear our auction stuff for tonight. Let's see. We're about to start showing 50% off stuff, so Tanner, if you want to go ahead and get us a crate, because we're about to start auctioning a lot of really cool stuff. We got some 80s hair metal stuff. We have some out-of-print new vinyl, and while we're doing a lot of that, we're going to be auctioning off all this other stuff. Is anyone taking Elton John? No, Tony, that's still available, and Waylon and Shooter Will was $64.99. So I'll let you, Tanner, go pick us out a half-off bin. One of those we've already been through, but I got some stuff here we need to show while we're doing that. Okay, so most of this bin is stuff we're going to be auctioning, but let me just go ahead and bring it over here so I can show some of it. Get this position just right. There we go. Okay, Richard Marx, Stories to Tell, Greatest Hits, $38.99. $38.99. Will Harper, Waylon and Shooter, you should pick that up. $64.99. Richard Marx is $38.99. Let's auction. Let me take a peek in here. Was there a sheet of paper? I got a sheet of, yeah, I definitely need that. It's kind of like a price guide. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. I guess there's no reason for y'all to know what's in here or not because it's going to be auctioned anyway. But let's do this one right here first. We got Metallica. This is the Walmart exclusive green vinyl. It is sealed. I remember when we had these. Now they're all gone and they've got quite pricey. Limited edition Walmart exclusive. It says Dyer's green vinyl. 2 LP. This is a $45 start. Metallica and Justice for All sealed 2 LP. That's the green vinyl edition from Walmart. That is a $45 start. Tony says he'll take the Elton John. That's in that crate there. Give me a second and we'll pull that for you. Richard Marx was $38.99. That was a putback. This came to us damaged, but I was going to go ahead and show them just in case if anybody wanted one. If you want this damaged one, great, but we're going to send this back and we can get more of them. But this is MF Doom, Operation Doomsday, and I think these are supposed to be $36.99. It's in that black crate right there. Yeah. These are supposed to be $36.99. So this is like, if you want one, we're going to order it, and if not, then that's okay. Jethro Tull. This is stand-up. Jethro Tull is $24.99. This is the pop-up cover. There it is. Stand-up, $24.99. Has some writing on the back. Other than that, it's really nice. Jethro Tull stand-up. This is $24.99. $24.99. Rest in peace, MF Doom. I'll check to see if we can get that one, but I'm not really for sure. This is an on-sale record that was either put back or not paid for. Willie Nelson Band of Brothers. This is a limited and numbered music on vinyl. Willie Nelson Band of Brothers, $26.99. $26.99. ZZ Top live in Germany. This is new and sealed. By the way, when you get this, they play at different speeds. One disc plays at a 33 and the other one plays at a 45. Don't ask me why, but that's the way they did it. So there is a substantial amount of these returned because the record label wasn't smart enough to let people know that. So this was probably a headache for them. But that's the deal with that, $33.99. Nirvana, Palace pressing of Nirvana's Nevermind, $39.99. And we have Faster Pussycat, $26.99. $26.99. Why am I going backwards? Because from about here back is all stuff that I'm going to auction. I'm just had some stuff put in the front of this crate. The Heart is a Monster, Failure. That was $31.99. Failure, the Heart is a Monster. And then this is one of those strange cryptic death metal records. The End of an Era, Rebirth. I'm not for sure what that says, but $35.99. Chris Crowley wants ZZ Top. Sold to Chris Crowley. And see, Soul Asylum. That was our next auction. Let me find that. Or that was another one then here that I was going to auction. Soul Asylum. Jeff Helton. I think I told you earlier we were going to need a $50 start for it. Soul Asylum, Let Your Dim Light Shine. Never before reissued on LP. Soul Asylum's 1995 classic featuring the hit Misery. Coke bottle clear with blue swirl, limited to 750 copies. That is up for auction. I think I said a $50 start. All right, we're almost done before I pull this crate and start putting up half-off records. Dolly is $34.99. Dolly is sealed. Great Balls of Fire, sealed with hype sticker. ZZ Top Eliminator is $34.99. ZZ Top Eliminator, $34.99. And John Prine, Sweet Revenge, was $44.99. Atlantic Pressing has the original inner sleeve. That is $44.99. John Prine, Sweet Revenge. Red Rider, Neruda, is $19.99. Robert Johnson wants ZZ Top. That's right here, ZZ Top. Sold to Robert Johnson. The Beach Boys, 15 Big Ones, is $14.99. 15 Big Ones. And I was also going to put this up for auction. This is actually a part of the Skid Row box set. Skid Row All Access Subhuman Beings on Tour. It's a Skid Row live show. Slave to the Grind, Delivering the Goods, Beat Yourself Blind, Psychotherapy, Riot Act, Monkey Business. $1 start on that. Near mint. This is part of that Skid Row box set, but that's a $1 start. Jeff Helton's at $50 on Soul Asylum. $1 start on Skid Row. And Metallica and Justice for All. I'm going to do a final call. $45 start on that. Green vinyl. If it doesn't get a bid here in a few moments, then somebody can buy it for $45. Metallica and Justice for All. And I had 50 of those. We sold them all. We sold most of them here in the store for, that was several months ago. It was this year though. Foo Fighters Greatest Hits, $28.99. Foo Fighters Greatest Hits is $28.99. Foo Fighters Greatest Hits. Dwayne St. John, $1 on Skid Row. Chris Woods at 10. Okay, the rest of this auction, that's that crate I just posted as a flip video. The rest of these we will auction, or I'll pull some out later, and they'll be straight bite nows. All right. Jeff Helton's at 50 on Soul Asylum. That's going once, going twice. And Tanner has brought us up a box of half-off records. Wow, there's some good stuff in here. I see some 80s hard rock, half off. That's kind of crazy, right? All right, Jeff, so going once, going twice. He's at 50 on the Soul Asylum. Walt Cruz is at 55. Walt Cruz is at 55. Paul Beals at 20 on Skid Row. And Metallica, if anybody wants it, it would be $44.99. That's my absolute best price. 2 LP green vinyl Walmart exclusive and Justice for All. Great album. This has 1 on it. Blackened, 1, Shortest Straw, Harvester of Sorrow. Just $45, Tanner. Tanner's making a face. He's like, what in the world? Okay, Jeff McMaster wants it. I was about to say. Then Clint Taylor and then Deborah Devaney. Yeah. $44.99. Y'all should have bid. It was up there for 10 minutes. Now Sean wants one. I have it on black vinyl, so anybody, let me show these right here. I know that's the really cool green Walmart that everybody wants, but for $5 less, you can have it on black vinyl. It has a different hype sticker on it. Obviously, it has a standard Justice remastered. The number 5 greatest heavy metal of all time. 1, Blackened, Justice for All, Harvester of Sorrow. I like Shortest Straw. So anybody else that wants one of those, comment Metallica again. We got a stack of them. They're $39.99. So, Okay, where are we at now? Anybody that was next that wanted that album? Jeff McMaster, Clint Taylor, Deborah Devaney, Sean. If any of y'all want one for $39.99, let me know. Soul Asylum, Walt Cruz is at 61. Lillian's at 65. And Skid Row was at 20 with Paul Beal. Skid Row, Subhuman Beings on tour. Going once, going twice to Paul Beal for $20. Wayne Carr wants a Metallica. Clint Taylor says he'll take a Metallica. So there's two sold. Wayne Carr, Clint Taylor. Half Off Records. Let's get going. Let me get my cart situated. Yeah, great album. I think so far it's my favorite Metallica album. After listening to most of them on repeat, it's become my favorite one. The Best of Spike Jones. We got two copies. They are both, one would be $7.49 and one would be $6.49. The Best of Spike Jones. That's the half-off price. $7.49 and $6.49. Tom Johnson. Still Feels Good. Tom Johnson's $4.99. The Jukes. That's $4.99. The Jukes. Sally Kellerman, Roll with the Feeling, is $12.49. Chris Woods at 22 on Skid Row. So Lillian's at 65 on Soul Asylum. Going once, going twice. Paul Kelly and the Messengers, Gossip. Paul Kelly is $9.99 after the half off. Greg Kihn Band, Continued. That is $7.49. The Kingsmen on Campus, $7.49. The Kaz and Kant Singing Orchestral Circus, it is $9.99. And The Knack, But the Little Girls Understand. The Knack is $9.99. The Kinks' Greatest Celluloid Heroes, $12.49. Frankie and the Knockouts. Frankie and the Knockouts, $7.49. Greg Kihn Band, again, $7.49. This is a Crocus 12-inch single. Stayed Awake All Night. Promo Crocus 12-inch. That is $9.99. $9.99. Tom Johnson's In the Doobies. Correct. Lily McCurry's back in on Soul Asylum at 67. Chris Woods at 22 on Skid Row. Paul Beals at 25. Crocus the Blitz. Crocus the Blitz is $14.99 after the half off. And there's another one for $12.49. I think Bill Fratsky wanted this one right here. Bill Fratsky. Those came in as soon as I was showing the other one. So that one's for sure sold to Bill Fratsky. Kelly Cook is next. Chris Woods out on Skid Row. Skid Row, Paul Beal, that's to you. 25, going once, going twice. Jeff Hilton's back in on Soul Asylum at 69. Yeah, these are half off. Half off, half off. There's another Crocus. The Blitz and the Blitz. Those are $14.99 and $12.49. Lily McCurry's at 70 on Soul Asylum. Crocus, one vice at a time. There's another. Next Crocus gets next dibs on that one, 14. Bill wants both. Well, you're the next new comment anyway, so I'm going to give you, I usually give you, not just because it's more money, but because usually it's in better condition. I'm going to give you that Crocus right there, okay? So that one's still available if anybody wants it. It is $12.49. Crocus the Blitz, $12.49. He wants one each of the three, so Bill also gets that one, $14.99. And there's another one, Crocus Hardware. It's $14.99. Crocus Hardware, $14.99. And another one, Metal Rendezvous. It's $14.99. Wow. Bill may be saying one each of the five. There's two more. And there's another one, Change of Address. It is sealed with hype sticker, $24.99. And there's another Change of Address that's opened. It's $14.99. And Tom Lear, that was the year that was. There we go. That is $6.49. $6.49. Okay, Jeff says I need a bundle price. Okay, well, let's see. These, let me ask you this. Do you want the sealed one? Before I give you a bundle on the rest of them, do you want the sealed one? And then Kelly, Bill was technically first, so it looks like he's going to be getting, well, Bill, let me know if you want the sealed one. I'm going to give you a good price on it because I think Kelly's saying Kelly will take the open one. Okay, so let me get him a price on that. So Tanner, these last Crocus albums, that would be $14.99. We'll do that one for $12 and $12. That's $24. We'll do the for $20. I was at $24, right? So $42, and then there, that was it. So $42 for those last three. for Bill Fratsky. $42 for those last 3, Bill, and one of those is sealed. And Kelly Cook, I'm going to give you change of address. The open change of address. That's sold to Kelly Cook. I'm going to lay it up there. Make sure I hadn't missed anything. You throw that fat of the land up for auction out. There will be no need to advertise. My wallet is feeling frisky. Fat of the land. What was fat of the land? Was that what is that? Some of the stuff I just bought, I really don't know what it is yet. What is that? Who is that? I guess I'd say Sean. So Jeff Helton's at 71 on Soul Asylum. The only Crocus album we have left is The Blitz. It is $12.49. Walt Cruz wants Paul Kelly and the Messengers. That was a few back, but we still have it. Actually, it may have been the first record. No, it was right here. That sold to Walt Cruz. Will Harper wants Crocus the Blitz. Prodigy. Is that something in this bin that I posted earlier? What is that? Oh, maybe that was something. Was that something from the Birmingham collection? Lily McCurry says, out on Soul Asylum. I think this is sold. I probably should do a final call, but Skid Row was with Paul Beal, $25. Going twice, going 3 times. And Soul Asylum, last bid, and I think it's probably going to go to Jeff Helton now unless someone else jumps in. Final call on the Soul Asylum, Let Your Dim Light Shine. It is sealed, and that's the limited to 750 reissue. That's going once, going twice to Jeff Helton, or now probably going twice, going 3 times. Okay, Tom Lear, The Secret Value of Daydreaming, Julian Lennon, Shrink Wrap and Hop Sticker. That is $7.49. Chris DeMoss is at he put 46 on Skid Row. I think he meant 26. I think he meant 26, but maybe he... Skid Row is a reissue. I think this is a disc, this came in the box set. Somehow it got loose by itself. This is how I bought it. Skid Row All Access. It's a Subhuman Beings on tour, and it's live. What's on Skid Row? Slave to the Grind, Delivering the Goods, Beat Yourself Blind, Psychotherapy, Riot Act, and Monkey Business. Chris DeMoss says 26. Okay, Chris DeMoss is in. Paul's like, dang it, Chad, you should have just went ahead and sold it. I like to give everybody plenty of time. LaRoe is $7.49. That one's called Up. There's their first album. It is $7.49. Huey Lewis, self-titled, just $7.49. Has some cover damage. Looks like it's got some staining and water damage. That is $7.49. David Cordell is in on Skid Row at $30. David LaFlamme, Whitebird, is $7.49. All right, we are going to sell Soul Asylum because I need to put up a new auction. We got a lot to sell tonight. Soul Asylum is sold to Jeff Helton for $71. David Cordell's new high bidder on Skid Row at $30. Tommy Flowers wants the Huey Lewis. That is sold to Tommy Flowers. Chris DeMoss wants LaRoe's Up. Walt Cruz, you were second on Huey Lewis. Next record. What do we have? Well, what I'm going to do is I've got 4 of these to offer. And I'm just going to put them all up at once, and it's going to be like a first come, first serve. Let me get them all out. I actually kept one of these myself. They sound really good, and they're not available anymore. Another Walmart exclusive. Walmart exclusives, listen, you got to grab Walmart exclusives, okay? Because I buy a lot of stuff from people who buy stuff to speculate on, and usually they can make money on it. And at this price, it can go even higher, especially because it's an Ozzy record. This is Diary of the Madman on the Blue Swirl Walmart, $34.99. We have 4 of them. Diary of a Madman, Blue Swirl Walmart, those are $34.99. Diary of a Madman, Ozzy, Blue Swirl vinyl, $34.99. Kevin Taze is at 31 on Skid Row. Jerry Stone wants Greg Kihn again. Greg Kihn again. That's the one, the Chinese looking cover right here. That is sold to Greg Kihn right here. No, that's sold to Jerry Stone. My bad. Jerry Stone, Greg Kihn again. Chris DeMoss is at 31 on Skid Row. So Kevin Taze was already, excuse me. Well, it doesn't matter. Chris DeMoss is at 35. Chris DeMoss is at 35. The Aussies go to, wow, a lot of people. But I only have 4 of them. David, Tanner, these are $34.99. David Cordell, Dale Shannon, Calvin Ward, and Jeff McMaster. That's David Cordell, Dale Shannon, Calvin Ward, and Jeff McMaster. We can't take a wait list on these because sometimes we get Walmart stuff. Sometimes they ship stuff to us, but not this case. Those were just something I just bought from somebody. So those are gone. David Cordell, Dale Shannon, Calvin, Jeff. Next was Pete, John, Clint, Hendry, Jim, David, and yeah, Walmart. Some people post these Walmart exclusives they buy, and I'm like, you know, I hadn't been in a Walmart in months. I probably hadn't been in a Walmart since Black Friday when those things were on sale for like, I don't know, they were cheap. And I went to a bunch of Walmarts and I couldn't find anything. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah, most of these Walmarts I go to, which I hadn't been to one since Black Friday, I think. It's been a long time since I've been in a Walmart, but they're usually all gone, you know. People grab that stuff pretty fast. Just like they do here. I mean, some of this stuff, you know, it don't stay around here too long. Skid Row, going once, going twice. Chris DeMoss is at $35. Chris DeMoss is at $35. Let me find another good auction. This here, this is the first time I've ever had one of these. I'm always seeing people post it. I think if you're into hard rock, metal, and I've never even had one. I've never had a reissue. I've never had an OG. So let's put this up for auction. Mr. Big. This is Mr. Big, Lean Into It. This was originally a Record Store Day release. Mr. Big, Lean Into It, 30th anniversary. Reproduced using the original analog master tapes. 5,000. They're numbered. It's on red vinyl. Mr. Big, Lean Into It, $35 start. $35 start. Mr. Big, Lean Into It, 30th anniversary, 5,000 red vinyl, and they should be numbered somewhere. It's got a numbered sticker right here on the bottom. $35 start on that. Mr. Big, Lean Into It. Going twice, going three times on Skid Row to Chris DeMoss, $35. Going twice, going three times. Okay, David LaFlamme, I've already showed that. There's another one, there's another one, there's another one. Wow, let's get rid of these. As in, I'm going to mark them down really cheap. David LaFlamme, Whitebird, only $4.99. We have them priced $14, $19, $17, and $19. $4.99 if anybody wants David LaFlamme, Whitebird. $4.99. Julian Lennon, Valette. That is $7.49. Another copy is $7.49. The Very Best of Gordon Lightfoot, Volume 2, $7.49. Mr. Big, David was at 40, Kevin's at 40, Susie's at 45. Pete Weisbarger wants a David LaFlamme, sold to Pete Weisbarger. I've got 3 left. They're only $4.99. That's like 75% off. Let's sell Chris DeMoss Skid Row. That's sold to Chris for $35. So Susie has Mr. Big for $45. Let me pull another record out of this bin to auction. Let's see. While the Getting's Good. Let's see what we got here. I think I got another one of these in the back, but I don't know where it is. But this is, I may need some help with all the information on this. I've kind of forgot. This is called Hair of the Dog. Let me find it here on my sheet. Hair of the Dog. It's autographed. We need a $50 start on that. Hair of the Dog, Live Loud, Burn Fast, Big Bones. Hair of the Dog and Big Bones is the name of the album. It's autographed. This is a $50 start. It's pristine. It's near mint. Is this the band that's kind of local? I had 2 or 3 records all about the same time that was like this. And I can't remember exactly the details. Hair of the Dog, Big Bones, though. And that is $50 start. Hair of the Dog, Big Bones. All right, off there. Chad will go $1 above the high bid for Record Store Day if it goes up before I get back. Paul Bill, I will wait for you to come back. Let us know when you're back, and I'll put up Taylor Swift. Hopefully it's in within the next hour and a half before break, but I will sell that to you. Hair of the Dog, Big Bones is a $50 start. Susie has Mr. Big for $45. Susie has Mr. Big for 45, going once, going twice. Julian Lennon. Very best to Gordon Lightfoot. Melanie is 649. Solar Fire, Manfred Mann's Earth Band, that is 449. 449. Marshall Tucker Band, Carolina Dreams, is 1249. Marshall Tucker Band. Lone Justice, Shelter. Lone Justice is $9.99 after the half off. Barry Manilow 2. Barry Manilow is $2.99. Barry Manilow 2. Eric Wayne wants Solar Fire. Sold to Eric Wayne. Marshall Tucker has Heard It in a Love Song on it. What's this say? Mental as Anything, Mouth to Mouth. Mental as Anything, Mouth to Mouth is $7.49. Eddie McKenna wants Marshall Tucker Band. Sold to Eddie McKenna. Leslie was next. Kenneth Jank wants Barry Manilow. Sold to Kenneth. Going twice, going three times, Mr. Big. Mr. Big to Susie Breelove, going twice, going three times. Moon Martin, Escape from Domination. Moon Martin, Escape from Domination is $9.99. Marsha Baker wants Shelter. Right here, Lone Justice. That's sold to Marsha Baker. Marshall Tucker went to Eddie. Leslie was next, then Julie Roman. Marsha got Lone Justice Shelter. It will be later, so don't wait on me. Birthday dinner for my better half. Okay. That's okay. Or that's all right, I guess. I don't know. If somebody else asks for it here in a second, I'll run it. If not, we may save it for next Thursday night. That'll be a big show. We're going to auction off Elvis Sun 45 next Thursday night too, for anybody interested in that. Moon Martin Mystery Ticket. Mystery Ticket is $9.99. Mental as Anything. There's another one, Walt. Fundamental, $7.49. Gold stamp promo. The Match, A New Light. It is $14.99 in shrink wrap. And another one. That one is $12.49, also in shrink wrap. Martha and the Muffins. Metro Music is $9.99. And for you, only for you, Mary Jane Girls, $9.99. The Best of Manfred Mann, $9.99. Walt wants another Mental. Right here, sold to Walt Cruz. Also, sell Susie Breedlove, Mr. Big, for $45. So Mental goes to Walt Cruz. Mike Massey wants Martha. That's sold to Mike Massey. And Troy Robinson wants Mary Jane Girls. And Mr. Big is sold to Susie Breedlove for $45. If anybody wants Hair of the Dog, Big Bones, Live Loud, Burn Fast, autographed, $49.99. That's the price. I'm putting it back over here in the no sale pile. Next auctions. How about we do some rare Floyd? And I like the word junkyard because that's another artist I don't think I've ever had, and we get asked about it a lot. First, let's do this Pink Floyd. Hope everybody's got their Pink Floyd guns ready. Pink Floyd, the film. This is, I don't think there'd been one of these. It is a bootleg, right? I think it's a bootleg. And from what we found out, there hadn't been one on Discogs since December of 2019. Let's actually take a look at this. By the way, the person I get these from, as soon as he gets a record, they're ultrasonically cleaned. They're put in a resealable bag, and they're put in anti-static. So he takes really good care of his stuff. So all this stuff is pristine and nice, unless I say otherwise. So this is a Pink Floyd. It is an unofficial, I'm pretty sure. It's called Pink Floyd, the film, which I guess is it's the soundtrack to the Wall film, as you can tell from the cover. We need a $150 start on this. Pretty rare. Plus this here, where it's an unofficial. They're really cracking down. You can't put these on Discogs anymore, and you can't put these on eBay anymore. So not a lot of opportunities to be able to buy these unless you're buying it from another record store. So Pink Floyd, the film, that is 2 LPs, and that is $150 start. Another record, if it don't get a bid, perfectly okay, because next Thursday night I'm going to advertise, we're going to have some killer Pink Floyd stuff, and I'm sure there's going to be some Pink Floyd buyers watching. So that's a $150 start. And we have Junkyard. Junkyard is their hard rock in 1989 debut album. First ever reissue on LP. Yellow vinyl limited to 1,500 copies. Junkyard, is this one called Hollywood? What's this one called? Or is it just self-titled? Let's see here. I think this may be self-titled. Yeah, that's what I have on here. Okay. So, yeah, this one we need, that's, yeah, 1989 is when this originally came out. $35 start for that. Junkyard, yellow vinyl, limited to 1,500. I think this was the first time it had ever been reissued, except for when the OG was pressed. You know, except for the OG. $35 start on that. It is sealed. It is sealed. New and sealed. Best of Manfred Mann is still available. It's $9.99. Marshall Tucker. There's another one for who didn't get one earlier. That one's also half off at $12.49. Manfred Mann featuring Do Wah Diddy Diddy. That is $17.49. This is a nice pressing OG Ascot label to be half off. $17.49. Original 60s album there. Loverboy, Keep It Up. Loverboy is $9.99. And Loverboy Wild Side. Those are both $9.99. David Crawford's in on Junkyard at $35. Sherry Darnell wants Marshall Tucker Band. It looks like Debbie was next, and then Leslie. Kevin Taze is at $36 on Junkyard. Manfred Mann, Loverboy, Loverboy, and another Loverboy. That one is $9.99. Gold stamp promo, has the hype sticker on it. The Lovin' Spoonful, Everybody's Playing. The Lovin' Spoonful, Everything Playing is $9.99. Leonard Skinner's First and Last. This is only $14.99. It's graded excellent, but someone wrote POOH on the cover. I don't know if that's well, it couldn't be initials unless, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't like it. They wrote poo on it. Okay, Donnie Haney, Loverboy. Donnie, let me know if you want Keep It Up or if you want Wild Side. And then I got Bill McAllister wanting Lovin' Spoonful. So that one right there goes to Bill McAllister. And then David Cordell wants Leonard Skinner. That's sold to David Cordell, previously owned by Winnie the Pooh. That's right. Pooh was rocking out on some Skinner. He says pass. So give that to Donnie Haney. Give that to Donnie Haney. And Calvin Ward wants the... No, we're waiting for Bill McAllister. No, we're looking for Donnie Haney to let me know which Loverboy he wants. It's his pick. He wants all three. Okay. He wants all three. That wiped out the Loverboy section. Those all three are sold to Donnie Haney. By the way, Junkyard is current bid is $45 to Walt Cruz. Sealed Junkyard, Hollywood, limited, 1,500 yellow vinyl. That's the first reissue of it. And then here's the other Pink Floyd. We're looking for $150 start. It's the bootleg called The Film, which I think is a soundtrack to The Wall. And this is $150 start. One hadn't been posted on Discogs since the December of 2019, but you can't put them on there anymore, so makes them even more difficult to find. Little Richard, Tutti Frutti. Little Richard, $9.99 after the half off. Madonna, Who's That Girl? Madonna is $7.49. Little River Band, that's their self-titled album, $6.49. Little Anthony and the Imperials, Out of Sight, Out of Mind. Little Anthony is $6.49. These are all really clean. I mean, they're half-off records. They've just been here for a year. So, Kristen Barnett wants Madonna. Kristen Barnett on Madonna. Kenneth Jank wants Little Richard. Jimmy Clark, you were second to Madonna. Tommy Flowers wants Little River Band. Sue Ann Jacobs, you were next to Madonna. And Kenneth Jank wants Rich. Rich was maybe Little Richard. Kenneth, you was... oh, you were first on that. You were just correcting it. Okay, so Kristen got Madonna. Little Richard went to Kenneth Jank. Jimmy Clark, you were second on Madonna. And then Tommy Flowers got Little Richard Band. The Best of the Blues, Little Joe Blue. Best of the Blues, Little Joe Blue, $9.99. Little Feat, the last record album. Little Feat is $9.99 after the half off. Los Lobos, How Will the Wolf Survive? Los Lobos is $9.99. Walt Cruz is at $50 on Junkyard. We're looking for a $150 start on Pink Floyd. I'm about to put it away and bring out something new if no one's interested. We got OG Poison to auction off. Flesh and Blood. It's been a long time since I've put one of those up, if ever. I don't know if I've ever had a nice copy. I think we've had some VG and VG minus pressings. But hey, there's another Leonard Skinner. This one has a Platinum Plus stamp on the front of it. No condition notes. This one's $14.99. $14.99. It's yeah, he wanted all three of them. Yeah, this one has this one's got a messed up corner, but the vinyl is nice. It's got some dings on it and stuff over here. But okay, where are we at? Great junk. Walt Cruz is at 50 on Junkyard. Kevin's out. Greg Baldwin wants Los Lobos. That's sold to Greg Baldwin. Jeff McMaster first on Little Feet. So Lobos sold to Greg. Jeff gets Little Feet. We have Robert Johnson on Leonard Skinner. Robert Johnson on Leonard Skinner. He passed. That goes to Jeff McMaster. Jeff McMaster on Leonard Skinner. Kevin Tays was second. Then Donnie Haney. Leonard Skinner first, last, New Catch Bull 4. Yeah, that album is everywhere. I wish they were all pronounced and second helping, but it's Skinner. They're always going to sell. There's another Loverboy. Loverboy, keep it up. $9.99. And No Man's Land. Lean Lovitch. That is $7.49. And Fairgrounds, Little America. Fairgrounds, Little America is $9.99. Let's go ahead and say Pink Floyd, if anybody wants it, it's $149.99. That's what I'm going to sticker it after tonight. $149.99. Pink Floyd, the film. It's going over here with Hair of the Dog. Junkyard is going twice, going three times to Walt Cruz for $50. Going twice, going three times to Walt Cruz for $50. Julie wants Loverboy. I'm about to flip through this bin one more time. One more time. Try to get the rest of these sold and bundled. I want this bin nearly empty when I go back through it again. Let me get another auction rolling though. So going twice, going three times. Tommy Green wants Little America. That's sold to Tommy Green. If you're just getting on, all night tonight, probably for the rest of this part and part 2, half off records and auctions at the same time. Really good auction stuff. And Mark Chesler, we already sold Los Lobos. Los Lobos is already sold. We do have more Cinderellas, yes. And if we need to at some point tonight, we can go back through some new vinyl. Randy Davis, I have Cinderella. Music on vinyl, I have sold a record amount of this. This is like in the Colectco Hall of Fame. Long Cold Winter. Why? Because it's a very popular album. OGs, the originals aren't, quote, rare, but it's one of those 80s hair metal groups. It's so desirable. There's just not a lot of them out there that are floating around on the open market. You know, I mean, they probably made hundreds of thousands of them, but they're just difficult to find right now. Probably one of the most in-demand hair metal groups. So, and Randy said he will take Pink Floyd. You got a good deal there. I mean, these bootlegs are really not something you can get anymore on big record trading sites like eBay and Discogs. So, good deal there. I'm a Pink Floyd fan. I would love to keep all this stuff, but I would have literally warehouses full of records. But, okay, let's go ahead and sell Junkyard to Walt Cruz. That was $50. Let's put up 2 new auctions. Junkyard is sold to Walt Cruz. Walt expands his hair metal collection. All right, let's do this Poison. I hadn't really got to take a look at it, but I'm... can I get Susie's LS? Susie wants to put back Leonard Skinner. Yeah, give it to Debbie. Poison, Flesh and Blood. Let me take a look at this thing. It is a club pressing. It is a club pressing. Let's take a look at the vinyl, though. I like the inner sleeve. Oh, yeah. It looks like it's got some superficial right there. Other than that, let me check the other side. Oh yeah. This is pretty close, except for some visual stuff. This is getting pretty close to a top copy. Original inner sleeve. We're going to need an $85 start for it. Poison, Flesh, and Blood. It is a club pressing. I don't think I've ever offered one of these for sale in nice condition. I'm not saying, once again, I'm not saying this is a rare record. I'm just saying we just don't get them too often. $85 start. This is a club pressing. That's probably why it doesn't have the blood on it. Poison was known for having a lot of censored covers, right? Poison, Flesh, and Blood, $85 start. Don't get those too often. There it is. $85 start on that. Let me go through a few more of this crate before I put something else up. Let's start from the back. If anybody wants a Spike Jones, I'm going to reduce those to $3.99. The best of Spike Jones. $3.99. The best of Spike Jones. Tom Johnson from the Doobie Brothers, $4.99. The Jukes, $4.99. Sally Kellerman was $12.49. Roll with the feeling. Greg Ken Band continued. The Kingsmen on Campus. Kaz and Kant Singing Orchestral Circus. The Knack. The Kinks. Celluloid Heroes. Frankie and the Knockouts. Tom Lear. Julie Lennon. LaRoe. David LaFlamme. I've already reduced those. We still got 3 of them. Julian Lennon again. Julian Lennon again. The Very Best of Gordon Lightfoot. Melanie. Moon Martin. The Match. Best of Manfred Mann is still available, and one of their studio albums. That's surprising. Little Anthony, and The Best of the Blues, and Lean Lovitch. And The Best of the Blues is an artist, Little Joe Blue. It's not a compilation. Those are all still available. Tanner, we need another bin of half off at your leisure, which I hope is right now. Tanner's going to go grab us another bin of 50% off records. We like 50% off records. Let me grab another auction. We've got, let me figure out what's all in here. Let's see. Any new vinyl? No. Well, there was some stuff that came in Friday. Yeah, we have stuff from Friday night, for sure. So we were talking about, the other night, we were talking about Marilyn Manson stuff because we had some OGs come in. And I was like, well, usually the only way you ever see these things are bootlegs, and that's what this is. It's an unofficial press. Marilyn Manson, Smells Like Children. I'm sure this OG is very, very expensive. Marilyn Manson, Smells Like Children. This is a sealed. I'm pretty sure this thing is colored vinyl. They usually are, but don't hold me to that. We need a $50 start on this. Marilyn Manson, Smells Like Children. This is an unofficial press, obviously. If this was a sealed OG, it would be more like a $500 or $600 start. But that is a $50 start. Marilyn Manson, Smells Like Children. Poison, I was about to say a $90 start, but I said an $85 start. Poison, Flesh, and Blood. $85 start. Scott is at 50 on Maryland, and Cameron's also at 50. When are those pumpkins coming in? Smashing Pumpkins. So I'm glad you asked that. I need to check Facebook right quick. Give me a second and let everybody know what's going on. So we had, from our distributors, we got new Siamese Dream and Melancholy coming in. Make sure you're in our group. Here's the Siamese Dream. We're for sure getting 20. They've already shipped. We got tracking. We know those are on the way. It looks like we had sold 20, and then so everybody that I hadn't replied to yet, those are next. And we should be getting more of those in, maybe another dozen. The tough one to get is going to be Melancholy. Those were $199.99, Melancholy, and it looks like we've got 20 sold out with Chris Kirkley. and Doug and Preston and Kristen and Michael and Josh and Melody, those are all maybes. If you want one and you want to be next on the list, go here and find this in our post and comment that you want one. This is the official feed we're using here. So make sure you do that. It looks like I've sold some more since we went live. Most of them are, or it looks like all of them are spoken for, except all the maybes. And okay, so Poison. Poison is a $85 start. Maryland is a boot. As far as I know, yeah. I mean, I don't think this. I mean, this is a boot, right? I mean, it's not a official reissue. Let's see here. Yeah. I just bought this in a collection. Yeah, this is a bootleg. So yes, this is a boot. Cameron Porter's at $55. Cameron Porter's at $55. The Police Live, that should be next week. Jerry Stone wants the Greg Kihn from the record bin we just showed. Bird with the Herd. I think this may be some, I don't know what's all in here. This is Charlie Parker. Yeah, Charlie Parker, $7.49. The Dave Brubeck Quartet, Tritons or Trendius. This is $9.99. Gato Gabribi, Gallant Calentine is VG Plus. Ed, will you check on this Marilyn Manson, see if it's a boot or if it's a reissue? This thing might be an official reissue. Let me check on that, Scott. I really don't know. I just assumed those were all. I didn't know that would have ever been reissued, but we'll check on it. Cameron's at $55 on it, though. As a boot, Cameron may be at $85 if it's an official reissue. Kenneth Jank wants the Bird. That's Charlie Parker. Dave Brubeck. And we have Gato Gabrivi. That is $3.49. Yep, that's it. Jerry Stone, we found it. Jazz Impressions of Eurasia, Dave Brubeck. That is $9.99. Big Basie Big Band. Basie Big Band is $9.99. Count Basie, On My Way, is a VG Plus $7.49. Eric Wayne wants Gato. That's sold to Eric Wayne. Just came in. How many of the Esmelin sets do you have? They're probably all, they're all spoken for right now. If we get any more, it's just going to be luck. It's just going to be luck. Eric Wayne wants Basie. That's sold to Eric. Well, actually, there's two. Let me know if you want On My Way or Big Band, Eric. And then Kenneth Jank gets Brubeck Eurasia. So the only jazz record still left in here is Dave Brubeck, Trito Tritonis, Dave Brubeck. And Kenneth Jank got Eurasia. Eric, this is the only one left right now. There's another Count Basie, Kansas City style. It's $4.99. And Vinnie Bell Whistle Stop. Vinnie Bell Whistle Stop is $9.99. Tony Bennett, I Want to Be Around. Tony Bennett is $4.99. By the way, Bill Fratsky's at $85 on Poison, going once, going twice. This has been up for a while. Bill's in at $85, going once, going twice. Joe Bushkin, I Get a Kick Out of Porter. This was $4.99. I was number 10, just didn't know. If I reply to you with a numerical, that means you got one. I thought I may have not posted out on the other post, but if I reply to you with a numerical, then you got one. Because we're probably getting 20 and 20. And we're probably going to end up getting 32 Siamese Dreams. Jim Anstant wants Tony Bennett. Susie Breedlove wants Whistle Stop. And Eric Wayne wanted a Basie Brubeck bundle. So how about all three of these and the Brubeck? Let's see, that was $7.49, so we'll make that $6. That was $9.99. We'll make that $8. That was $14. That one was $5. We'll make that $4. That's $18. And then that one was $10. We'll make that $8. $26, Eric, for these four. $26 for these four. Eric Wayne. That's yours if you want them. Joe Bushkin, I Get a Kick Out of Porter. That's probably, he's probably talking about Cole Porter, not Porter Wagner. $4.99. The Guitar Artistry of Charlie Bird. That's on Riverside. Riverside label. That is $14.99. Classic jazz label. If you see stuff like that on Riverside and it's really cheap somewhere, you need to buy it because it could be something very valuable. Eric Wayne said sold. Tanner, all four of these for $26 to Eric Wayne. Blue Sonata, Charlie Bird, another one on Riverside. This one is $15. $15. I've sold titles on Riverside as much as $500 and $800 before. Blue Sonata, Charlie Bird. Eric Wayne, also on Charlie. There's two there, Eric. And then we've got Lynn Berry, My Kind of Soul. Lynn Berry is $7.49. Going twice, going 3 times on Poison, Flesh and Blood. Final call. Bill Fratsky's at $85. Ed is still looking up Maryland. It's
unofficial.
It is an unofficial. Okay.
It isn't an LP. That's official.
Okay. There is not a single disc. There is not a single disc official reissue. So this is for sure a bootleg. As I said earlier, just want to make sure. Cameron Porter is at $55. It looks like the only official reissue was 2 LPs. CDs. Okay. See, that's what I thought.
There are no LPs that are official.
No LP official.
According to Discount.
Okay, so this was never officially released on vinyl. Okay, yeah, this has never been officially released on vinyl. I knew some of the Marilyn Manson stuff was like that. So this was only ever released on CD. This is a vinyl unofficial. So, Cameron Porter is at $55. Going once, going twice. Cameron Porter's at $55. Let's Sell Poison to Bill Fratsky for $85. Eric Wayne, let's see, Kenneth Bird. Hold on a second. Whoa. Wait a second. Actually, Kenneth Jank, you were first to the Charlie Bird. Eric Wayne, I teased you. Kenneth Jank put Bird, and then you put Charlie, and then you put both. And this is an on sale. Yes, this is an on sale. So, Kenneth Jank, let me know which one you want. We got Blue Sonata and the Guitar Artistry. Sorry, Eric, and sorry, Kenneth. But Kenneth, that's your... and Cameron's out on Marilyn Manson. Jeff is at 60. Jeff McMaster's at 60 on Marilyn Manson. Tanner, that's sold to Bill Fratsky. And then these are sold to... Kenneth wants Guitar Artistry, so he gets the one there. And then this one's sold to Eric Wayne. Of course, these are all half off. Yes, this is half off sale, half off records, and we're auctioning stuff in the background. Jeff McMaster has Marilyn Manson for $60, going once, going twice. Ice 9 Kills. I know that was a pricey one. Let me find that and see what else is in this bin. Ooh, let's do this Kicks. I think there's some people waiting on it. Kicks, Blow My Fuse. Let's take a look at it. Kicks, Blow My Fuse. This is tough to get. Kicks, Blow My Fuse. $150 start. $150 start. Let me get it where I can get the disc out. It's in shrink wrap. Looks like it's about a... Probably if you play it, these are just superficials. I mean, there's like a little right there. And other than that, this thing looks really, really nice. $150 start on Kicks. Blow My Fuse, Atlantic. I don't think this is an album. This is probably one of those albums that's never been reissued. That's probably the original inner sleeve, even though it's just plain. Has the original Tower record sticker in shrink wrap. Kicks, Blow My Fuse. So I'm going to grade it a VG++. VG++ or Excellent Plus, which are the two. Some people don't use Excellent. They go near mint minus down to VG+. We use Excellent, which is technically a Gold Mine. If you use the old Gold Mine record grading standard, it has been reissued. There you go. You can buy a new reissue, or you can buy this, what appears to be a OG pressing. Kicks, Blow My Fuse, and this is a $150 start. Kicks, Blow My Fuse. Going once, or let's say going twice, going 3 times. Jeff McMaster's at $60 on Marilyn Manson. $150 start on Kicks. Chad, you have Hemispheres 40th. I don't have Hemispheres. I've got Permanent Waves. Lynn Berry, Alive Mother For Ya. Billy Cobham, Steve Kahn, Alfonso Johnson, Tom Scott. Half off price is $4.99. Alive Mother For Ya. At the Hi-Fi Jazz Band Ball. Gene Mayall's Dixieland Rhythm Kings. That's a cool cover. That is $7.49. Don Ellis, Tears of Joy. Don Ellis, Tears of Joy, $14.99. The Blue Trumpet of Roy Edsel, The Silence, in Silenzio, $4.99. Eric Wayne wants Hi-Fi, right there. Sold to Eric Wayne. Don Ellis, Roy Edsel. Stan Getz, Didn't We? Stan Getz is $14.99. Getz A Go-Go, New Stan Getz Quartet, is $17.49. That's on Verve. Another Stan A Go-Go. That is not a gatefold. That's probably a later pressing. It is $17.49. The Asturd Gilberto album, that is $9.99. I'm telling you the half off price, by the way. Beanie in Brussels, Beanie Goodman in Brussels, Columbia 6i, that is $9.99. Chad, you know if you can get Goodbye and Good Riddance and Death for Love by Juice WRLD in. I think we will write that down, Brady. I'm pretty positive Juice WRLD stuff is pretty difficult to get. Kicks, Last Call, $150 start, and Marilyn Manson is sold for $60 to Jeff McMaster. Jeff McMaster gets the Marilyn Monroe for $60. I will check on Juice WRLD stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty difficult to get. Dexter Gordon Quartet, Manhattan Symphony. That is $4.99. When I say tough to get, that means it's probably in print, but what's up with it is they're like awaiting repress. So we're kind of just waiting for them to press more. Take It From Me, Terry Gibbs Quartet, $14.99 after the discount. Asturd Gilberto, that is The Shadow of Your Smile. That is $9.99. Kenneth Jank wants Dexter Gordon, sold to Kenneth Jank. We have Explosion, The Sound of Slide Hampton. That's on Atlantic, $9.99. Night Mood, Tony Harper, Deep Groove Mono, $14.99. Tony Harper, RCA Victor. Let's see what this label looks like. RCA Black, Long Play, Deep Groove Mono. The Gap Sealer, Jimmy Heath on Cobblestone. Jimmy Heath, $14.99 after the half off. The Trio, Oscar Peterson, Joe Poss, Niles Penderson, $7.49. The Art and Soul of Arthur, here's his name again, Prysock. I don't like that name. $7.49. Walt Cruz wants the Sturd Gilberto both. That is this one, and that is this one. Both Asturd Gilberto, sold to Walt Cruz. Kenneth Jank wants the Trio. If you like jazz, you're getting some cool looking stuff here, and it's half off. Kenneth Jank gets Trio. Marsha Baker, you're next. So I think we got at least one bin of jazz, which is this one, and then also we got a whole bin of soundtracks that we will probably do next. Let's put up some new auctions. Kicks, if anybody wants it, we're going to sticker this for $149.99. Kicks Blow My Fuse. It can be bought right now. If I ever advertise that we have this, it probably will be gone pretty quick. It's $149.99. Doug Jeppesen wants Jimmy Heath. That's sold to Doug Jeppesen. I'm going to lay it over here of Hair of the Dog. Someone bought Pink Floyd when I pulled it. Here is a, is this a real reissue? Yeah, I think this is pretty, these are Jerry Cantrell, Boggy Depot. This is the sealed reissue, $125 start. Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains, Boggy Depot. This is the 2019 sealed reissue. I love this one right here, My Song. Jerry Cantrell, 2019 sealed reissue of Boggy Depot, out of print. We can't even put in to back order this. It's like done. His newest album too, it's done. They've pulled the SKUs. So it's not like we can. Smashing Pumpkins, where even though the reissues are still $300 and $400, you can put in to order them and they're waiting repress. They're saying they're done. They pull the SKU. It's like, we're not ever going to press this again. If they do, it'll be some kind of completely different packaging. Next is Art and Soul. We already showed that. Montreux Peterson 6. Montreux Peterson 6 is $7.49. And Night Child, Oscar Peterson Quartet with Joe Poss, Louis Belson, and Niles Penderson. That is $9.99. Claus Augerman featuring Jan Ankerman, Jazzman label, $7.49. Look Out, Phoenix is Back, the Phoenix Newborn Trio, $9.99. Herbie Mann, Latin Fever. Herbie Mann is $12.49. Latin Fever. And Carlos Montoya, Recital. That is $7.49. Kenneth Jank wants Night Child. Sold to Kenneth Jank. Let me pull out something else from this box. Saigon Kick. We got the Scream. A Random Foreigner. 8081 Pat Metheny. Queensryche. Kill Switch Engage. Fear of God. Nirvana. In This Moment. Mother. No Angel. Ditto. James LeBray. Stone Temple Pilots. Social Distortion. Ice Nine Kills. This is a pretty pricey one. Bad Flower, The Jester. I'll show this Ice Nine Kills. This thing here is pretty tough to get. Ice Nine Kills. Killer Cuts. Record Store Day on Bloody Buzzsaw Vinyl. Ice Nine Kills. Killer Cuts. That's a $150 start. Ice Nine Kills, Killer Cuts. Savages, Your Number, Thriller. Stabbing in the Dark, Savages. Thank God It's Friday, Acoustic. That's a $150 start. Pretty tough to get. Jerry Cantrell's $125. Eric Wayne wants Carlos Montoya. That's sold to Eric Wayne. Looks like Kill Switch wins and Social Distortion. I'll pull those in just a second. Let me give these final calls over here, and then I'll put those up. The Last Concert, the Modern Jazz Quartet. Last Concert, Modern Jazz Quartet, $22.49 after the half off. First Flight, Don Menza. First Flight, Don Menza is $4.99. As Time Goes By, Carmen McRae Alone, live at the Doug. Carmen McRae, and it is $9.99. Soft Samba Strings, Gary McFarland. Soft Samba Strings, Gary McFarland. It's $7.49. Les McCann, Invitation to Openness. Les McCann is $14.99. And Herbie Mann Returns to the Village Gate. Herbie Mann, $12.49. The Jerry Libby Trio, live at Wilkins. Private label out of Detroit, $17.49. Hailing in the Burrow. That's just right down the road. I wonder if it's heading our way. Kenneth Jank wants Carmen. Carmen McRae, sold to Kenneth Jank. And no, there'll be a part 2 tonight. We'll probably pause here. These half-off bins, I can go through them a lot better when I'm mobile. So we'll probably pause here in about 15 minutes. And then we'll come back for part 2. Ice Nine Kills and Jerry Cantrell, Boggy Depot. Jerry Cantrell, if anybody wants this, $124.99. If anybody wants this, $149.99. Jerry Cantrell and Ice Nine Kills. It's going over here of Kicks and Hair of the Dog. Jeff McMaster wants HM. Jeff McMaster wants HM. That was Herbie Mann. Okay. Let's pull out the Kill Switch Engage. Let me figure out what that one was. Kill Switch Engage. That was right. Looks like this one right here. Yeah. End of Heartache, Bloody Mary. Kill Switch Engage. Kill Switch Engage, the End of Heartache, Run Out Groove. Uh-oh. That means this thing's really limited. Bloody Mary edition, pressed on red, white, and black vinyl, featuring unique cover art and custom etching. This is a $90 start. Kill Switch Engage, the End of Heartache. $90 start on that. Looks like 2 LP, fourth side has an etching. Run Out Groove stuff is numbered on the back. And they kind of order stuff. They press stuff to order. So if they had 1,000 orders, they press 1,000 and then they're done. Run Out Groove. That's a $90 start. And then what was the other one? Social Distortion. I'll do that in just a second. Let me try to finish this spin, or at least go through a few more. Hubert Laws, the Chicago theme, is $4.99. Earl Klugh, Keynotes, is $4.99. Earl Klugh, Dream Come True, is $4.99. Jive at 5, Style Makers of Jazz, 20s through 40s, $4.99. Jive at 5, Style Makers at Jazz, 20 through 40s, $4.99. Al Jarreau, that is $4.99. Al Jarreau is $4.99. And Blue Note Live at the Roxy. Blue Note Live at the Roxy is also $9.99. Mark Chesler wants EK. Earl Clue. Mark, let me know which one you want. Earl on the Earl Clue. I'm going to go ahead and pull both for you. Eric Wayne wants Jive at 5. I'm going to lay that up there. And Smell Like Children. It went for $60. It was an unofficial. Blue Note. The Charlie Parker Sides, Norman Grand's Jam Session. That is $14.99. $14.99. I Want to Live. I Want to Live, Jerry Mulligan, Shelly Mann, and Art Farmer. That is $9.99. $9.99. Let's see here. What was the Social Distortion? Social Distortion was a picture disc. Social Distortion was a picture disc, and it's a $50 start. Let me find it. Mommy's Little Monster. Social Distortion picture disc, $50 start. Social Distortion, Mommy's Little Monster, picture disc, $50 start on that. How much are Mark? The Earl Clues after the half off, they're $5 each. It'd be $10 for both of them. Buy one, get one. Jive, Smells Like Children, thanks. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Atlantic Sales Meeting, Atlantic Jazz Series, Winter 1970, special promotional record is $9.99 after the half off. It's Bobby Short, John Coltrane, Ray Charles, Herbie Mann.
You might return this because it's not an OG.
Oh, okay.
Mike Massey.
Mike Massey. So Joy Division is being put back if anybody wants it. No, this is not an OG. This is a reissue. Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures. Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures. If anybody wants that, it is $34.99. I don't think anybody was back up on it, but Joy Division is $34.99. Mark Chesler wants both. Classic Tenors. Classic Tenors. Coleman Hawkins, Lester Young, Lockjaw Davis. That is $6.49. Kenneth Jank wants the Atlantic Sales Meeting. Classic Tenors. We have Leonard Feathers, Encyclopedia of Jazz. Jazz of the 60s, Volume 2. That's on VJ. That is $9.99. The Best of Newport in New York, 72. Stan Getz, Dizzy Gillespie, B.B. King, Zoot Sims, $7.49. Escapade Reviews the Jazz Scene. That's on Liberty label, $9.99 on that. The Feeling of Jazz, J.J. Johnson, Kai Winding, McCoy Tyner, Duke Ellington, John Coltrane. That is $12.49. Pam Dickens wants Newport. Newport. Where's Newport at? Newport, right here. Newport. Kenneth Jank was next. Escapade. The Feeling of Jazz. Phil Woods and his European Rhythm Machine at the Frankfurt Jazz Festival. That is $7.49. Jimmy Witherspoon and Jerry Mulligan is $7.99. That's after the half-off price. Stanley Turrentine, Don't Mess with Mr. T. That is $12.49. Let me show these last auctions because we're going to pause here in a second. And I'm probably not, since there's only 10 minutes left here in part 1, I'm probably going to not put up anything new so we don't go over. We have Social Distortion. If anybody wants it, it was $50. And Kill Switch Engage, it was $90. Final call on both of those. I'm putting it over here in the no sale pile. Kenneth Jank, Newport. Doug Jeppesen, Stanley Turrentine on that one. David Sanborn, Straight to the Heart, is $4.49. David Sanborn. We have Spyro Gyra, Incognito. That is $4.49. Blue Note Live 5. 5 last concert, 10. I think Eric Wayne is saying Blue Note Live 5. No, he's asking for this one right here. This. If you're asking for that one, that is $9.99, Eric. Yes. Michael Potts wants a Live Mother for You. That was back here. I'm going to flip back through this bin and try to make some bundles here in a second. Title of the two, Al Jarreau. You have Breaking Away. It was $4.99, and what I think is self-titled. Yeah, self-titled for $4.99. Spyro. Another Spyro Gyra. Breakout. $4.99. The Incredible Jimmy Smith, Monster. $12.49. And the best of Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith also $12.49. Okay, so we had Joe Bushkin, Lynn Berry. We have Don Ellis, Tears of Joy, Roy Etzel, Stan Getz, Getz a Go-Go, another Getz a Go-Go. Let's bundle these two. Both Getz, let's see, this was $39.99 and $34.99. So $20 and $17.49. How about we do 10? Let's do 30 on both of them. That's like buy one, get the other one free, and another $5. Wow. $30 on both the Gets. Blue Note and Last Concert. Okay, that was another one. Last Concert. Let me find that. I think it was right in here. Maybe? The Modern Jazz Quartet. 10 and we'll do 8 on that one. So 18 for both of them. 18 for both of them. Eric Wayne. Jeff McMaster said Stan Getz. Tanner, that was, I think, 30 for both of them, is what I said. Yeah, 30 for both of them. So, hope you got that. What did I say Eric Wayne for? 18 for those two to Eric. 30 for both of those, Jeff McMaster. And Troy Robinson said sold on both the Owls. Those are regular half off. Okay, now where did I get to? We had Benny Goodman. We got another one here if anybody wants this one. No, he wants SG. No, wait a minute. He didn't want the Stan Getz bundle. He wanted Spyro Gyra. So we can bring those back. If anybody wants this one, $17.49 is half off. I'll do it for $9.99. Getz a Go-Go. Getz a Go-Go. And then I have a bundle here for these two. This is an OG copy, gatefold, and this other one. And those are $30 for both of them. That one's $9.99. He wants Gyro. And I'm assuming, let me know which one you want, because there was two in here. There was 2 copies of Incognito, and then this one here, Breakout. All right. Lot going on. So Jeff McMaster on those. Michael Potts wanted a bundle deal. It looks like, Michael, there may only be one left. Randall Lester said he finally made it. Well, Randall, there's only about 6 minutes left, or until I get done with this bin, and then we're going to pause and come back. Kenneth Jank put Getz. Kenneth, let me know if you want the single one for $9.99 or if you want the 2 bundle. He wants the $9.99. Okay, he put $9.99 right after that. So, give me a second on that, Jeff. This one here is Kenneth Janks for sure. That's for sure. And then Doug Jeppesen for sure wants these 2. That's 30. Okay, now we got to get Jeff McMaster a bundle price. Let me see. This one was $9.99, so 5. We'll do 4. This one was $4.49. We'll do 4. So $8 for both of them, Jeff. $8 for both of them. Jimmy Smith. We'll do buy one, get one free, and another $2 off. Wow. Ed is in shock. So that is both of these for $19.99. We've got to mark $24.99 each. Incredible Jimmy Smith. That's the best of and Monster. $19.99 for both of them. Jimmy Smith. So this is the last Spyro Gyra. Michael Potts, if you want it. I will do $4 on it. Last one left. Tommy Flower says he'll take the Jimmy Smith bundle. That was both of those. So Jeff McMaster, Spyro, both for $8. Both of these for $19.99. Sold to Jeff McMaster. David Sanborn, Jimmy Smith, Phil Woods, Feeling the Jazz, Jazz Scene, Encyclopedia Jazz, Classic Tenors, I Want to Live, Charlie Parker, Hubert Laws, Jerry Libby, Les McCann, Gary McFarland, Don Mensna, Herbie Mann, Phoenix is Back, Claus Ogerman, Peterson 6, Arthur Prissock, Tony Harper, Slide Hampton, Terry Gibbs, Benny Brussels, Roy Etzel. Michael Potts said he'll take this, $4. Eric Wayne, classic tenors. The classic tenors, the best price, see, $649. I'll do that for $4.99. Classic tenors, $4.99. 1, 2, 3. Kenneth Jank wants the Montreux concert. Montreux concert. I think that was, let me start from the front. If I don't start from the front, I'll miss something. Right here. That is sold to Kenneth Jank. Half off price, $749. Got it? Okay. Just make sure. And this one was Eric Wayne's, $4.99. I counted 26. I counted 26. That means there's 25 records in here. If anybody wants a major jazz bundle, you ready, Tanner? These are all jazz titles. There may be a couple things in here like, well, Lynn Berry. That might be questionable jazz, or David Sanborn. But if anybody wants what's left, $99.99. That's $4 a piece. You get like a jazz sampler shipped to you for $100. 25 albums there. $100. That's the jazz sampler. And then if nobody takes it, Pam, I will sell you the Herbie Man bundle. Scratch that. They're sold to Eric Wayne. Tanner, the rest of this crate is sold to Eric Wayne for $99.99. Tanner said, great. They're all gone. I think there may be another, I don't know, do we have another jazz bin back there like this?
Just might.
We might, just might. If not, we have soundtracks. So it's empty. It's 8:58 too. So when we come back, let's see, we've done 2. I had 8. We got 6 more crates. We have 6 more crates of half off the show. And I mean, gosh, we could do anything. We can go back through stuff from the last couple nights. We could go back through stuff from the last couple of nights. I mean, we got killer new vinyl if you hadn't got to watch much this week. But I know one thing. I need an energy drink. I need an energy drink, and I've got to find something to eat, okay? And I'm out of breath. It's been a busy week, and next week it's going to be even crazier. We got a lot going on. We've got, I won't even get started. Y'all be here to see it anyway. So 8:59, I'm hitting end the feed. I wonder which one of these buttons do that, Tanner. Maybe this one here? I better just click it over here.
Yeah, I don't think we have one set yet.
Okay, so thanks for watching part 1. We will be back in 30 minutes. Come back and see us. I'm going to post in the group and let everybody know. You want to try it?
I'll try.